Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. This sheep was stuck in a trench and got rescued.
Умничка, умничка, за обе ноги. Молодец, Вера, умничка, умничка. Все, операция удалась. Дурак!
In case you didn't know, toucans have transparent skin that allows you to see their bones and veins. Someone named Josh invited a bunch of other random people named Josh into a group chat. The purpose was to set up a fight to determine who is the most deserving of the name. The last Josh standing gets to keep his name, and every other Josh would need to change their name. In the end, the smallest Josh was named the winner. These chickens are worth about $5,000. They are completely black, even their internal organs are black. They have a dominant gene that causes hyperpigmentation.
Oh, bless it. God love it.
This big dog showed this little dog what a real bark is supposed to sound like. There was a large flood in Australia a few years ago, and a camera captured the time-lapse video footage. Found a baby ringtail possum freezing outside and warmed it up inside his car. These students visited an elephant sanctuary, and this elephant slapped a phone away.
Oh! Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I guess we don't get too close. He wanted the phone. What's it gonna do with the phone?
The girl wasn't hurt, and the phone didn't break. This person went to BYU, which is a strict Mormon university, to ask students what their favorite swear word is.
What is your favorite swear word?
Gosh dang it. That was
Is that it? Dang it?
Yeah, gosh dang it.
Dang.
Dang it. Shoot.
Shoot?
Yeah.
Like, shoot!
Shoot.
Flip.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Dang it?
Probably dang it.
Fudge.
Fudge.
Yeah.
Fudge. I like fudge. All of us like fudge.
This dad has a 4-year-old daughter who's already an expert snowboarder.
Bravo. Lagres gort le levo.
This person caught a raccoon sneaking into their house to steal dog food. This photographer filmed this incredible sunset of a pier in California. There's an island in the Philippines that's inside of a lake, that's inside of a volcano, that's inside of a lake, that's inside of an island, that's inside of the ocean. Have you ever wanted to shave a horse? Two paragliders collided into each other and fell over 4,000 feet into the forest below. Both people were unharmed because their chutes got stuck in the trees. This driver got a police officer to race him.
Oh my god.
He wants to race.
There's something called thick water, which is supposed to help people that have issues with swallowing. I poured some of it out in the sun, and 3 hours later, it didn't even begin to evaporate, so that was a little concerning. To give you an idea of how thick it is, I stabbed it with a toothpick. This gorilla was giving advice on swiping on a dating app. This is what it's like to go wing walking. Uber and Lyft drivers are losing their jobs to robots.
Arriving shortly at Fry's Marketplace. Please keep your
self-driving
seatbelt
car.
fastened until we reach your destination, and remember to take all your belongings.
This is crazy.
This is called a safe haven baby box, and they can be found at firefighter stations. It's for someone that recently gave birth and do not want to take care of the baby.
Place their newborn in the bassinet, shut the door, and walk away. The newborn can only be retrieved from the inside of the firehouse. Grab the bassinet. Baby is then placed in an ambulance, taken to the closest hospital.
This company found a way to 3D print a steak made of plant-based resources. The objective is to make food that tastes and feels like meat without actually being meat. This company created a new method to stop people from running from the police. You can pretty much be a cowboy and wrap up criminals for a living. This is what it looks like when pieces of metal form around a magnet in slow motion. This woman is 72 years old, and she's probably stronger than you. These officers responded to a call of a snowball fight. They had no idea that they were vastly outnumbered.
I loosened it. Get a butter knife. You're gonna need to pop that air bubble out. It ain't gonna open.
Go Matt, go Matt, go Matt.
Oh man, y'all got this all greasy now. All y'all palms.
Yeah.
Says the grease man.
A lot more slippery than you think.
A plane had to make an emergency landing in the water during an air show. A driver in Florida broke through a barrier and flew over the bridge just as it started to go up. An ambulance was trying to move through traffic, but all these cones were in the way, so people got out of their cars to help out. This person built a remote control car that can drive so fast that it can go on top of water. A small skate ate this worm like it was spaghetti. A program was able to take an old picture of this man's wife and bring her back to life.
She's alive.
Yeah, it brings the picture to life.
Look at that smile. Oh, God.
That's your Lola.
Oh.
Oh.
It's her.
Yeah, it's like she's here.
This bird will pretend that it is hurt to try and lure predators away from the eggs in their nest.
So let me go over here and then watch. It lures you away. It's got these babies right here, these eggs. Oh, look, injured mama. Let's go back over by the mom and get away from these eggs.
Gravity on Earth isn't the same everywhere. The red areas have a stronger force and the blue areas are weaker. Mountains have more mass and therefore have a stronger force of gravity. The variation in the force of gravity is so small that you probably wouldn't feel a difference. These people were confused when they saw a beluga whale swim right up to their boat. They noticed that the whale was wearing a harness, so they helped remove it. This particular whale was most likely trained by the Russian military. Countries such as the United States and Russia have a long history of using dolphins and whales for military purposes. This is an iron anvil that weighs 110 pounds. By placing this in a tub of liquid mercury, the anvil will actually end up floating.
Let's push it down. Oh, it's hard to push down. Oh, that's great. The iron anvil floats because mercury has a density nearly twice that of iron. In fact, due to the density ratios, the iron actually floats better than wood does in water.
This dog stole a camera from their owner and started running away with it. What you're looking at right now is the spinal cord of a baby fish still inside their embryo. This is a close-up time-lapse video showing how the nervous system of a fish grows inside of the egg. If you search the word Thanos on Google, your links will start to disappear. Here's a cool trick you can try at home. If you take a plastic ruler and quickly bend it in direct sunlight, your camera will make a weird effect. This will only work on your phone camera if you record in a vertical format. This cat realizes that their owner has a baby growing inside of them.
I've got a dense gas here. I'm going to breathe it in. We're going to see how it sounds.
This is sulfur hexafluoride, otherwise sometimes known as the deep voice gas. What happens if I breathe in a gas that's even denser? This is perfluoride butane. If sulfur hexafluoride is the deep voice gas, this is the deeper voice gas. I am the deathly invisible and I've come to eat your shit.
This dog went on a zipline and had the greatest day ever. This person found out that they could flash freeze their water bottles. This is the radar police officers use to look for cars that are going too fast. The top left number shows the rough average speed of a group of cars. The top right number shows the fastest speed out of a group of cars. The bottom left number is the speed of cars traveling behind the police vehicle. The radar is also capable of only tracking the speed of cars that are traveling in a specific direction.
No.
This turtle managed to perfectly balance on top of this other turtle. This is where the airplane crew can go rest when there is a long flight. An employee at McDonald's decided to jump in the kitchen sink and have a bath.
No.
Oh yeah, so
Dude, look at that shoe. Look at that shoe, boy.
Oh yeah. Go, stay there. I gotta get this. My phone's tweaking. Oh my.
No offense, but please don't come near me.
Whoa. Oh yeah.
This cockatoo loves to dance when this man beatboxes. A cat found a comfy spot to sleep on the sheep. A YouTuber celebrated 1 million subscribers by smashing water balloons in his face. Poor guy couldn't get out of the bowl at the skateboard park.
Hey, bro, you might as well sit.
This mama cat was worried about her baby falling off. I think this duckling might be a little broken. There is still plenty of gold that can be found in small creeks and rivers of the United States, but their locations are often kept a secret. Someone called the police because a party was too loud, so the police joined in. Every day before class, this teacher will draw a different dinosaur for her students. A sheep was lost and then recently found again after a few years. Since the sheep went years without being sheared, it became almost impossible to survive.
I just love how inquisitive he is. You're just beautiful. Aren't you?
After getting all the wool sheared off, the sheep was much happier.
Sí, mire. Hazlo tú. Bien.
It actually is. Oh!
Yo! Oh!
This person has a school textbook from 1915. A student wrote on the first page, "Look on page 100." When you go to page 100, at the top it says, "You are a fool for looking." So we all just got pranked by a 12-year-old from over 100 years ago.
Hold it as much as I can.
What is this pulling out? It just feels good.
Yep, and it brings down the skin's temperature. See how it kind of got stuck on the beard?
A starfish approached this sea anemone and was trying to eat it. This sea anemone has a defense mechanism that helps it escape from predators.
Charlie!
This guy wanted to make his own life-size Lego helmet. Almost all planes that fly from the United States to Europe travel on this same path together. The reason why is because there is a natural jet stream that pushes the planes to a higher speed, saving both time and money. Here's a very round seal.
Oh man.
This shopping cart pusher was having a really bad day and couldn't stop hitting cars.
Guys, look at Charlie in the window.
You guys would not believe what just happened.
Look at Charlie.
Can you believe it? Our neighbor called the cops on us for a rowdy pool party. And I'm gonna show you what the rowdy pool party is. This is the rowdy pool party.
This regular guy wanted to see what it would be like to be famous. He went and hired his own bodyguards, paparazzi, and entourage that would follow him everywhere. There was something stuck inside of this dog's mouth.
Come here. What is it?
Unfortunately, Oliver, as you know, your sales have not increased, for this month. So unfortunately, we have decided that we will need to be letting you go.
This behavior is not professional, and I will be calling security! Ah!
This guy isn't destroying his art, it's actually about to get a lot better.
Okay.
Look at it, God.
What is he doing in the middle of it?
This guy wanted to see if he could hit a disc into a Nintendo Wii. This microscopic organism is able to stretch out its neck really long and then swallow this other organism in one giant bite. This
Hunter, are you hungry?
You need. Don't let yourself be convinced to do something that you know is bad. And then Ian finally just shared with us.
A few weeks ago, there was a massive earthquake in Alaska. Nobody in the school was injured, but there was still an incredible amount of damage. This company made a machine that lets you customize the foam in your drink. You can use pretty much any picture in the world and place it right on top of your coffee or beer. In case you didn't know, this is how astronauts sleep in space.
Might think it's uncomfortable not having a mattress and a pillow, but without gravity, of course, you don't need anything to hold you up. You can just completely relax.
These people made a robot that knows how to ice skate and swim underwater. Hula hoop dancers sometimes edit their videos to look incredibly trippy. This beverage company designed a vending machine that gets stuck on purpose. The vending machine is designed this way because the drink tastes better after it is shaken.
Come in.
This person was arrested and placed in the front seat of a police car. When the officers were busy talking, she took off with the car.
What is she doing? Stop! Stop! David 136, suspect just stole my vehicle.
After a few minutes, she was tracked down and captured.
This will be tougher to steal. This is one of our updated, hard to steal models.
This person was cleaning their car when another car came out of nowhere. The victim didn't experience any major injuries as the driver of the vehicle claimed to have pressed the gas instead of the brake pedal. A company in Australia is trying to design a wave machine on a lake so people can go surfing. Many countries such as South Korea have a big problem with hidden cameras being used in public bathrooms. In order to make sure that their privacy is safe, many people are using cameras that find hidden cameras.
These special red lights are specifically engineered to bounce off of the reflective surface, which all camera lenses have, no matter how big or small they may be.
Ooh. Put it down. I need to put the bowl down nice and gently.
These art students made Halloween costumes of famous and iconic paintings. This person bought a meal from McDonald's and then left it in her closet for 24 years. After 24 years, the food never broke down or decomposed.
French fries. Pretty much look like fries that just, like fell on the floor of your car and you didn't find them for a month. The bread has never molded. As a matter of fact, it's not even cracked. It's pretty dry and brittle.
But there's no mold on it.
No mold, and it never rotted at all.
That's crazy.
For some reason, this hamster has a knife. This man suffers from Parkinson's disease, but thanks to deep brain stimulation, he is able to control his body at the push of a button.
Turning it back on. Wow.
In case you didn't know, you have two large bones in your forearm. When your palms are facing up, they are perpendicular and don't touch, but when your palms are facing down, the bones cross each other. This company made a window that can transform into a balcony. There's something called a talk box that lets you make some pretty interesting sounds.
I love my talk box, baby, yeah, baby, oh, yeah. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here's how effective different face coverings are at stopping your breath. This octopus used its skin to make it look like a giant ball to scare away predators.
Do you think it's doing this for like kind of
A little wider video?
making us think is so big and
He's
threatening?
coming towards us.
Gently back off a bit. He wants us to know that he's too big to slurp.
It's like a parachute.
Oh,
Look at
cool.
This child tried to climb on this shelf when a robot came to save the day. This is called an umbrella bird. What makes this bird so interesting is that it has a long, inflatable wattle that is used to amplify their calls. This dog got really frustrated when playing a game of Connect 4. A few days ago, a massive asteroid about 1.5 miles wide came very close to Earth. The nearest it got to Earth was about 3.9 million miles away, but when it comes to space, that's really close.
Can I get a few words?
This is what's actually happening when you're struggling to put your charger in the outlet. These guys found some interesting sand while walking on the beach.
Yo, that's wrong.
This person invented a machine that can pet a dog. This person found a gemstone that looks exactly like the Cookie Monster.
My dad uses a really old laptop for work. It's so old and broken that it requires a brick to keep upright, so I decided to help him out. So I got him a new brick.
Hey, buddy. Hey, how? What? Oh. You're an ass.
This person suffers from Tourette's syndrome, which means they have body movements that can't be controlled. As a result, trying to take a medical test can be very difficult.
Just close your eyes. Sorry. Just close your eyes. I'm sorry. Ow! Sorry. It's just a bloody conundrum. Stop, close it. Sorry. Close your eyes.
This is what happens when bananas and gravity meet a super sharp knife.
That's God.
Exhaust temperature, outlets.
This dog and cat share the same fur colors and the same eye colors. This person creates art by painting on water. This ladybug took a sip of coffee. This is what it looks like to pull a fire alarm. If all of the glaciers on Earth melted, the entire state of Florida would be underwater. Even though porcupines have dangerously sharp quills, they love to be pet.
Alright, you can only choose one. Do you want that one? Or do you want all of these? Hey, hold on, what?
A painful cactus got stuck to his leg.
Look at that. Look at this. Look how tight it is.
Getting more in.
Oh!
Come on, Dad.
Oh.
That hurt. Come on, Smokey. Good boy. Yee! Whoa. I think I caught that on tape. Wow.
A fisherman caught a fish and then tried to release it, but it wouldn't swim back down. This is because there was air in the gas bladder of the fish. The fisherman helped the fish burp to release the air.
Burp it out. Is that better? Now let's see. Oh, look at that. Away he goes.
What are you doing, Aiden? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's kind of cute.
This piggy did not want to be separated from Dad.
Pinky, you're mama's girl, remember? Come. Pinky. She's a traitor now.
In case you didn't know, doves have transparent eyelids that they can see through.
Come on. You're so sweet.
Someone found an owl that was sleeping with one eye open.
Hello.
This person casually floated down on their parachute when they were instantly attacked by a gang of kangaroos.
What's up, Skip? Hey, let go! Let go! Go away! Ah, kangaroos.
This monkey and this husky formed a friendship together. This person created a stop-motion animation of what it's like to make breakfast using Legos. Here's a candle that burns around in a circle.
Hey Milo, there's something serious I need to tell you. You're adopted.
This person tried to drive away and refused to accept that their car was getting towed. This fish was trying to attack this drone.
Dapat fotonya nggak? Video non, video aja. Udah nih. Ikan lu loncat-loncat. Wih gila ini ikannya. Gila kena.
Check out the lightning-fast reflexes of this frogfish. This is what it's like to fly straight down in an F-16 fighter jet. This dog likes to stop by this car wash to get a good rub.
Что делает собака? Какая она кончилая собачка. Иди. Они говорят, работники заправки, что она постоянно выжидает, как...
A few days ago, NASA released the clearest and most close-up view of the sun ever. Each blob of solar plasma you see is about 800 miles wide. A diver found an octopus that changes colors in a mesmerizing fashion. Mumbai, India has a major car horn problem. When people are waiting at red lights, they will hit their car horns even though that fixes nothing. For one day, the police introduced a system where people have to wait longer the more they hit their horns. Here's a really wrinkly cat. This person was walking to their car when they suddenly got run over by a deer. Luckily, the person wasn't hurt and got right back up. Here's a newborn elephant trying to walk for the very first time. Every time someone goes on the sidewalk, this aggressive magpie chases after them.
He got me!
This child is only 10 years old and is already 6'2". At that kind of size, playing sports can be pretty easy. This person likes to use colored rice to make some amazing works of art. This mom lost her child somewhere in a forest in Canada.
My son, who has special needs, who's 6 years old, is missing. He's been missing for about 45 minutes. We've been looking for him.
It was nighttime and it was hard to see anything, but the helicopter pilot used an infrared camera to spot the child.
What I'm doing is firing a laser right now. Just wonder if somebody could use their goggles and see if you can see that laser.
We're bringing him out. He appears to be in good condition, but I want to get him checked. Thank you, helicopter.
This guy was playing around when he lost his basketball on accident. This guy was trying to fix an ice machine that got jammed. Here's a little tiny wrinkly dog. That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.